Right, I'm back. We have got resin to refine. We have got minecarts to make. My illustration falls over at this point, and I'm a bit sad that I've been gone quite some time from my computer. Oh, hold on. Oh, I did break. Oh no, I broke the power and didn't fix it again. Adam, what have you done, man? I don't even have a good laser. Can I make a good laser? Oh, yeah, I probably can actually. I'll tell it if I can. What I will do is manufacturing plant. I wonder what it is under. So I've been several times. Let's pop it there. Cool. What was I making? Oh yeah, laser. Ugh, so annoyed. Can I make another one? That'll put this in here now. No, need more nickel to arrive. Does this machine require a lot of power, or? Yeah, it does a bit. That machine is not capable of running it, that laser. But we can't do anything until we get some more nickel through. Hang on, what's going on here? Oh, right, yeah, okay, this is all jammed up. Man, I keep using that phrase. Because this ran out of power, this will now go at rate of knots. It's a shame the gold didn't jam up, but that will go at a rate of knots to achieve that. I do have some more... Get off all that it can. Might as well. They're all waiting. Wow, that's the first one of those that has been corrupted. Oh yeah, because those are... That's fine, I'm alright with that. We're okay, we've got a lot of those downstairs. Although this might as well. Again, same thing, it will block up there. Which is alright, I just want to get rid of those things out of there, because then this can go, because then the robot arms can carry on with their stuff. On the bright side, we should have a veritable smorgasbord of things coming through. Actually not enough for gold. I do want the next tier of robot arms. I do. What's that? Logistics? Is it not logistics? There it is. Intermediate robots. Oh, let's upgrade you anyway. Oh. Right. That's not good. And this is why we don't ignore the mission report. I'm gonna guess I'm gonna guess toxic initially, but we'll see. Well, I guess I'll just grab that by hand. Just so it's... Oh god, does it immediately fill it up? I guess it probably will. That will titanium ore out of power. Oh, okay, we are having some issues. Again, this is where multiplayer is so good, because in multiplayer, you couldn't say assign people. It's like someone go and work out what's going with that. Ah, right, yeah, we've got minus because that's out of power. That's A, that's bad. B, I don't have the right size laser. Battery. Why is this all out of power though? I wonder if I've got a flip up there. Well, let's not send any power down there for a moment. Thank you. These were only supposed to be temporary, by the way. We just never got around to upgrading them to final asset. Anyway, let's not power our biomass for a minute or 5. Wait, sapphire lens? No, we're not wasting those on that. Am I out of organic lenses? I can make 200 though, so that's fine. Now we have got power flowing through. I just think I was draining it all on this one. Oh, do we have power flowing through? You have power. You have power. Right, that's now working again. We are very much out of power, which is mildly scary. Oh, I have to go up there. So I don't actually have a gun on me. Right, something further up is broken. Now that is transferring power. I mean, it is only doing 18, but it is. I don't know why it's only managing 18. I bet I track this all the way back up to the surface. I'm hoping, sort of, that I see a camo bot. What I should do here is very much put that one there, and move that, put that there, give you a lens, grab that turret. Let's not have any feedback loops. They work, but they're inefficient. I will. Don't have a crafting station on me, don't need lenses on me. Got myself into a bit of a knot there. I mean, this all seems to be flowing fine now. Was it just simply that it wasn't having enough to fill up that battery and we had a little feedback loop? So they do work, the feedback loops, they're just really inefficient. Just didn't think they were that inefficient. But apparently they were. Well, power is now beginning to build back up here. Although it's going to be a long time since we have enough power at the teleporter. And I will have to get that back on, otherwise all our biomass will start getting all waylaid. I think I might have just been drawing too much power through, and that then ended up reducing because I had the feedback loop up there. Man, I have to go back up the hard way. I haven't actually had to walk this in ages. It's just been using the teleporter, but that teleporter would be nice if it gave me an ETA, but I need like 7,000 power, and I'm getting it at like 14 a second. So it's going to be a while. So we are transferring through, so that's good. That's good. So this one's got power. You don't have a lens. I need to get more lenses. I thought I'd lensed everything. I thought I'd been really weirdly anal about it, but apparently I forgot. And that's what's happened, is we've got ones with lenses, next ones without lenses, and yeah, we're just running through. So we'll head up and make sure I craft. I can do a couple of hundred. I can also do the better lenses. Where's my teleporter? There it is. I'm not walking. But yeah, this is something I'm curious about for FortressCraft Phoenix. Is what I'm about to do is instant. I'm about to say craft 200 lenses, and it will just go bang, done. And it's like, how's that? Because that, if you've played the hardcore crafting mode in Mutator, you know exactly what I've got here. God, I've got another 300 eyes. Not me personally. That would be weird. This is all jamming up, so I guess we'll unjam that a bit. Not going to ask why there's a lithium plate there, and another 35 eyes. But that's something that I'll have to do via playtesting. I think really what I should have implemented, and I will continue to do so, is things that you need a lot of, like the lenses. There will be a machine to craft it, and then the machine will take the next one. So you just end up popping a crafting machine here, and it just deals with it. That's the focus, is pushing more onto automation and less of the player doing their own things. Oh man. So we're still dealing with that little bit of fallout I had earlier. Oh wow, where's the... Oh, we're out of power. What's going on? What is happening? Am I really not making enough coal? I mean, cannot locate enriched coal. What? Is this a bug? I mean, obviously it's a bug, but cannot locate 1 times enriched coal. Now I don't remember how these machines were implemented as well. Cannot locate 1 times enriched coal. Transporting 1 times enriched coal. Well, that one is fine. These have been working. I mean, I can. It's not the out conveyor it's complaining about. It's the in. Huh. That's got an infused coal, but it doesn't need to. Oh. No, because that should still offload it to there, but if it's... I might just get this one to do some work a sec. Oh wow, that filled up quickly. This looks like a bug. So as I said, I'm actively looking for bugs in this game. There's a post on the forum about it. Ironically, no one said this, because this is quite a severe bug, because my base is basically running off of this stuff. The one in the middle is going, I'm going to delete that. If like that one goes, put it back, you're fine. Delete the conveyor belt, and that. Cannot locate. It's got to be because you've got a... Right, it's because you've got a hopper next to you. That's annoying because I was actually using that power generation. Is it because you won't drop off to a corner? It is because you won't drop off to a corner. Which is, that's a bug. I mean, that's just quite straightforward, quite simply a bug. I'm going to get this out here. I'm not breaking my one rule. Not doing it for you, not doing it for no one. We have had 0 vertical conveyors this run. I intend to keep that number going. Very much so when people complain about it in Phoenix, which they will, I get to go, actually, in my last playthrough in FortressCraft, I didn't do any at all, and it was fine. And they're like, can you change it? And I'm like, yeah, I might put it into detail option. Detail? Difficulty. So that's weird, because I didn't think these ones could only offload to valid direction machines. If you start working... Yes, it's basically saying it can't drop off. And it says no attached storage hopper account. Yeah. So curved belts were a bit of a late addition to the game. The solution is, and it's not been implemented in Phoenix yet, that belts will have an in and an out. So right now, that machine is just checking the out of the belt, which is obviously at 90 degrees, but needs to check the in of the belt. As I might have mentioned to you guys before, I do have a battery in my office now that I run all this off, and oh my god, does it use up power. Playing this game uses up power. Having a streaming PC at the same time, the amount of energy I'm using is ridiculous. And for those of you who aren't aware, the UK is having an interesting approach to the price of energy, because we're still based on a fairly weirdly ridiculous old system. It's strange. Our UK energy prices are based on the price of the most expensive way of making electricity, which is gas. So this means that solar and solar and the other thing, wind generation is making absolute shit tons of money in this country, whereas so I'm trying to get rid of my coal. Whereas gas companies are making just a bit of profit, but that means that the price of electricity is based on the most expensive way of doing it, not the cheapest. I don't remember those in Richards. I don't remember if they were specific machines or whether or not they were auto crafters. But they should be. So that has never been working. I just never noticed. So that's 0 points to me there. I should also have... Yeah, so basically as my power generation, my power usage has gone up. Aquifer? Yeah. As my power usage has gone up, my this is all come to a bit of a halt. Can I just get these out of my storage, out my inventory though? Yes, it was basically balanced, and now I've increased it. It's not balanced. It's amazing. We barely use any. If you look, like we really don't use a lot of coal. 4 a minute. 2 of which is to the CPU. Oh no, 6 a minute. Awesome, that's my inventory cleared of that. Alright, let's head back in here, see if we fixed our... Titanium is still going. So the thing is, if our system is only just ahead of the curve on this, dropping in, you know, 1,000 titanium, might back up. How do I actually do this? Oh, it's just all beaten. So yeah, the plan is to sort these. I guess I could, I mean, it won't really help. Actually, it might help because that gives 300 capacity out here. Oh wow, yeah, this really has, there we go. Titanium already dealt with. We just needed somewhere to put it. That's cool. I do love the bars. I love the bar rendering. It's done using quite a complicated rendering trick, and it is both super efficient and looks good. No upgrade modules. Oh, nickel are lacking. I guess we're going to have a... Yeah, we've... Are we still lacking power in here? That's got power, that's got power. Can I make another laser? Secondary upgrade modules. Can't even... Wow, there's so much titanium on this. It's... Bonk. I don't have a good solution. I'm tempted to slow its reintegration down so it focuses on new rather than old. Oh yeah, there we go. That's looking a lot better, isn't it? That's a lot more mixed. That's what we want. You want your belts to be not just solid one of the or the other, just a mix. In fact, they're really evenly mixed. Which is surprising. Oh, that it really is. It's just arriving there. Got gold, nickel. I think, how have I managed that? I don't know the code rules on storage hoppers. I've just realised. Do they offload the first thing they've got? Do they offload the... It doesn't look like it'll be there. Does it offload the last thing, the first thing? I have no idea. But most importantly, I've now got 300 buffer there, a second 300 buffer here. Spiderbot is making it. I wasn't going to bother with Spiderbot. He's super cool, but I'm just going to basically get to the point where I'll just end up with enormous amounts of lasers everywhere. That's what I usually do. You shouldn't skip him though. If you're trying to win the base explosion, what's it called? If you're trying to do the OET bit, Spiderbot is essentially very, very good, very, very fast, very, very powerful. Oh, we actually got. Oh, look at this, 400 resin. Yeah, I just don't have that. So I'm okay giving this. Oh, let's give it another one. I'm okay having this over here deal with it exclusively for a little while. It is an awful lot of power, but that should deal with them quite quickly. So yeah, if I hadn't had my... oh, let's check my mission reports. No, my luck's good. Yeah, if I hadn't had that little hiccup, it wouldn't have been quite so bad. It's actually all looking okay. Need to get rid of 185 more. Wow, that's going to be a little while. I mean, I guess I can just pop it in here. It doesn't mind. It will. Once we've got the power here, it'll be fine. But I'm struggling to get the power in. So we've got one of these online now. Yeah, I was kind of hoping that would have been that would have achieved something by now, but it hasn't because it has not got enough power. Unsurprisingly, but more importantly, stuff grew around it.
Crafting.
Yay. Going to be slow going on this resin for a while though. Now, plastic pellets. So the next thing will be a refinery. And that requires advanced machine blocks. I've not even thought about those yet. Oh, what? Okay, there we go. Oh, okay. Alright, that's not too... Now, I haven't... I haven't bothered to automate steel. I think I very rarely do. It's quite an underused material, so there's just no point in going mad for it. Probably do it with the logistics valve core, because you need to get iron and nickel together. That is why I had, and I do not have currently, but that's why I had storage for 100. Just pop it there. So when my god, I got rid of it all. Good grief. I want to clear down my mistake. It doesn't have to get through the resources quickly. Oh, does that mean we got some more? 4. Eek. I'll tell you what, I don't need quite this much infrastructure. I can think of a little one with a solar panel will do fine. These are all now moving nicely for a given value of nicely. By that I mean very, very slow. This is one where you can debug the carts, by the way. If you press U, you get in the cart and you ride it. In the bottom left, it tells you 7. Oh. I've just realised these aren't waiting for full. Would that help? It's quite a long way. So, yeah, I think I should be waiting on full. Because they're leaving once the station's empty. Which is probably more to do with the throughput. I don't actually know what the rule is. Like, does wait for any stop after 5 seconds, 10 seconds, a minute? We are not smelting fast enough. That's good. These smelters running flat out. That's further good because that means I can think about upgrading them. With my craft, did I make a manufacturing plant at this end? I certainly meant to, but I don't think I did. Mark III forced induction, alloyed machine block. Ugh. Well, I guess that's, I'll say fate, I am pretty sure. Oh, 3 each. What? Oh wow, yeah, so when they arrive, there's really a ton of them all coming in at once now. Am I managing to deal with all of them? No. Oh, that one can't offload onto that one, that's a shame. Oh, yeah, you can. It was just having a think. I'm not currently researching, so I'm focusing on the alloyed. Let's stop that. Let's do it up here at the end. Let's stop that and that. Oh, let's stop it here. I need to put that conveyor lock in. The idea will be you can lock a conveyor so it doesn't do anything, but it has a obvious graphic rather than what I currently do, which is just I spin it around and hope no one goes whoopsie and then fixes it for me. Oh yeah, I remember. I didn't have enough power to run my titanium crafter. Because I don't have enough of these. I don't have enough of those because where is all my nickel? Anyway, same thing. Let's turn that off. And let's turn this off. Let's try and do about the same point. Oh, I should see if I got any more lenses after the last attack. You know, I should really think about putting some lifts up. I very rarely build the lifts, and I should, because they are cool. I think there's something silly like progression, new rooms, manufacturing, ingredients. Kind of need a base stuff, don't I? It's not storage, it's not... Okay, it's logistics, it shouldn't be. I don't build these enough because the grappling hook is so good. I've had a lot of thoughts about the grappling hook. Should I remove it entirely? Should I make it a later tier item? How should it work? Right, how cool is that? Obviously, if I were to remove got the name of them now. The grappling hook from the game, or make it late game. There is plenty of stuff to counteract it already, I feel, but I would people would have to, you know, focus a little bit more on that. But they're very cool. The list, you can make them in all sorts of different visuals, and nobody ever builds them because why bother when you can just grapple? Also, it looks pretty. 1. Great. 1 more lens. That'll solve everything. Am I going to have to go down and grab a whole bunch of nickel? Oh no, something's flowing. Yeah, so that's my grab off for steel. We have nickel coming in right now. How many do I need for another laser? 3 more. 2 more. Here it comes. Oh, I need 5, don't I? Because most of them are bouncing back after a little while. They come back, and but this one, the power is absolutely not making it through. So it requires 25 PPS. It's capable of doing 80. In fact, it is doing 80. Although we are grabbing off, well, up to 12.5 to go there. Cool. That should now be going much better. I think with a lot of these I should have doubled the speed and the power requirements, so they'll start by working and then you'll end up having to struggle to give it enough power to go flat out. Right. Oh man, lost my train of thought. Just totally. What was I doing? It's because I'm trying to fix the minecarts, I'm trying to upgrade the power, I'm trying to sort out the resin, thinking about the back of my mind about moving down into biomass, stuff and things. Own a refinery, because that requires iron, because that requires an advanced machine block. Well, I can't even make the advanced machine block. Assembler, because that requires 32 bars of iron, of which I have. So I am going to go and grab a bunch of nickel. And yeah, make sure nothing's going on too badly down here. And that's something I think the game fails at, but I don't know if I dare fix. There aren't enough, like, if you set everything up, it works perfectly. You don't have to go and fiddle or anything. But that means that nothing should ever go wrong, if you know what you're doing. I mean, it does obviously sometimes go wrong for me, apparently, but how to put this into words? When the game is completely predictable, it's possibly less interesting than when things happen unexpectedly. Minox being an example. You can fix them. You can absolutely make sure that doesn't happen, and you know that's the thing. But at the end of the day, you can very much have an issue where Minox screw you up. But that's your fault. I mean, that's fine. But it's interesting, and things happen that are unexpected, and you have to solve them. Whereas if the game is completely predictable, well, then you have this issue where the game is completely predictable. Does that remove from the fun of it? Or is that what people crave, is the predictability? Yeah, basically just removes gravity when you're in them. but they're safe. That's their... Because when I implemented it, people were like, oh, what's the point? I will still grapple up from A to B. I was like, yeah, you're not supposed to... That wasn't the point. The point was about safety. Give that teleporter a helping hand, because I suspect I'll be up and down. Again, the toxic caverns were underutilized. They really, really were. They're very cool. Lots of cool stuff in them. Lots of things to scan. A non-animated version of that plant for some reason. But they were quite underused. I have an idea for them, for Phoenix. It may well be that that idea is substantially post-launch. I don't know. I haven't really thought about it too much. Oh, okay. So this excavator says its work is complete. The question is, how far up did it get? Oh my god, that is a long way up, isn't it? Now, if I had a waypoint machine on me, I could use that to help me. But I can't even see where it was firing to. Oh, that's annoying, because it's also stopped working. Oops. I have to be careful because the I'm in a cavern, so therefore until I upgrade it, the grappling hook struggles because of all of the toxins in the atmosphere. I just want to make it more difficult, really. Wow, that is a big cave. Why couldn't I have found this one on the way down? Oh no, I had to come down through the solid bit. Where the hell is where is the... It's right beneath me now. Oh great, beta strike means all the torches just went out. Have a graphic, it really should. Anyway, it's approximately beneath me now as far as I can tell, so therefore the exit should be approximately above me, but I can't see it. I have to wait for the CPH to reboot. I mean, it's not a... I'm just going to do that. It's not a crit... Ooh, I can't see anything. When the grappling hook is like this, as though this is where it gets a bit more atmospheric and scary. Because if I miss, I am just going to pancake. Right, I'll come back in a bit when the CPH is finished rebooting. Okay, so I should now have some... I have 32. That is a suspiciously auspicious number. Oh. That was the... Okay, it was the machine block. I thought I just made an advanced machine block. I was like, no, I want the assembler. Quantity. Please just use... please tell me I was being nice and this just uses the single item. So, do you actually want hoppers? Or are you okay with... No, okay, must be hoppers. Low grade steel bar, that's easy. Crystal clock, yeah. This is another one of those situations where, I mean, I can't bother to move it now, but if I had played the game in recent memory, I would be carrying these around with me. And I've probably got crystal clocks. I probably have 200 crystal clocks. I don't know how many of these we'll need. I don't know if we're going to need to automate them. Automate them will probably be a case of logistics foul coring in nickel to that left one. What lens have you got, sir? That'll help. What power does the smelter need? I think it's a lot. I also think there should be a multi-block. I think it's a bit rubbish. Desire is 50 PPS. Don't we all? Seem to be doing okay, or better. I'm still not quite to the point where I want to do anything other than minecarts. Unless there's some secondary upgrade modules. There is. This, yeah, so when something requires power and I don't have any good way of getting this power out. Yeah, when something requires power, which power does it require? 15, okay, that's not too bad. And 2 inputs and an output, that's when I should probably have considered multi-blocking. Multi-blocking was difficult in Evolved, but I have reworked the system substantially, so it is much easier to do multi-blocks in Phoenix. I'll say trivial, it's still a bunch of work, but it's very straightforward. Did I make any minecarts? No. Was I thinking about it? Yes. Before I make the minecarts, shall I go and see if my mining front is struggling to produce... Oops, this is not where I meant to go. I know I said mining front, but it's not what I meant. I guess I will do the filthy thing while I'm here. Filthy. Carrying all by hand. Okay, my inventory's full. Good. I meant to go to processing. Okay, we're definitely going to upgrade those. I definitely want to upgrade this one. I've actually... Well, that's it. Now I'm out of them again. So that's our hook for the main base, partly for direct usage and partly for paging. But we were struggling on power. That's flowing nicely. That's going quickly. Not as quick as it could. Let's go make another crafting station. Now I can afford them, and more importantly, now I can move them. Because you're amusingly allowed to place them long before you can move them. Mining front. Well, I've gone here again. Ah, stop wasting all the power. I've done it again. I've just clicked on mining front. I meant to say processing. It's kind of shame there isn't a bit more of it. You click it, it goes whoop, whoop, and there's a sort of a. One day I'll be able to get an AI to generate me the speech on the fly. So you've named it, and it'll be able to say teleporting to the cold caverns in 3 seconds, and you'll be able to choose what voice you want. AA may be the eventual downfall of humanity, but in the meantime, I'm going to try and make computer games as cool as I can with that. Let's click on the right thing this time. T2 processing. Thank you. No. Yes. Yes. This is where I need to be. This is where I need to be. Put down a manufacturing plant somewhere where I will spot it next time I go. Where's my manufacturing plant? Why did I want a manufacturing plant? Can't remember. Oh yes. Filter. Now the only problem with that idea that I had... Oh, hold on. Ooh, that's naughty. Advanced conveyor filters can actually deal with multiple hoppers. That is very naughty. I didn't really think about that plan, so I'm going to lock that. Hopefully my injection hop... Oh, I've got lots. Never mind, we'll just grab those off. Didn't really give myself a lot of... I mean, really, these could do with just doing nothing as well. They're not helping. Like, I'm not emptying those ones quickly enough to warrant this. I could possibly have one there. And this one just do gold ore. Q. Not even sure I can actually get that in. It's one of my favourite bits of the game, really, though, is where I'm having to play it like Mindustry, because Mindustry is a game about very tight spaces, or Factory Idol's another one. What I should have done, of course, is spread all this stuff out massively, but I didn't. I know that'll get more gold out of each run. I'm just tackling down that hole. I used to have people do that permanently. They would throw thousands of objects down holes and then complain the game ran badly. I'm like, it's still there. It's just at the bottom of a hole so you can't see it, but it's still there. Why don't I just do... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so I'm pulling off nickel round the left, I swear I'm hearing the sound of a hive mind growing. Nickel from the left, gold on the right. Maybe it doesn't have any gold in it, it doesn't help. But yeah, really what I should have done is all of this room should have been for a high-speed sorting system and then filter it out from there. I actually didn't do too badly, let's be honest. I didn't do too badly with this one. Like, I actually spread that out in a reasonable way. Not a great way, but a reasonable way. Yeah, so now these are stopped because they're waiting for falls. The only one that's going to be going is nickel. So gold is just like the gold ore carts are just waiting, and that's fine because that's efficient. That means that when they arrive, we will get a ton of them arriving at once, as opposed to dribs and drabs. And it means that they are more efficient because they're spending less time traveling and more time doing something. I will see about in Phoenix about changing the height of the cargo object to represent how full they are, because I'd spotted they weren't full before. I would have fixed it. Now, if your system is heavily trafficked, it doesn't make any difference. Like, though, if I was generating plenty of bars, it wouldn't have made any difference. But I'm not. I'm only generating the bare minimum bars that I really need for this. What do you guys want? No demand for offered gold bar. Excuse me. Let us see what that is going on about. I think I can guess. I think it is just that the. Let me get rid of my crap. I think the storage hopper attached to the that machine is just full. We'll go back in a sec. I did really pick up a lot then. I mean, it's really not. No demand for offered gold bar. This station is nothing to offer. Well, why would it? Oh, see, Steve, that seems like a bug there. The station has nothing to offer. Come on, game. Let me click on that. I'm trying to take a screenshot, and it's like, no. Why is a station that will take from cart carefully telling me it has nothing to offer? Because it shouldn't. That's just confusing me. I don't quite know why we've got the situation. What have I set this to? Set freight. Target. So let me increase that to 200. Because then we can have one going and one. Top request for the station, 200 gold bars. Which are there carts driving around with bars? This one has 25. Yeah, that's a lot of carts. Don't understand why that was doing that. That's something I would like to look at the code. There's some of the terminology for the freight stuff that needs looking at. The worst one is when it says no freight provider found. Right, oh blimey, I need to go to the next chunk of the stream. So that is the end of whatever episode that was. I'll be back in a few more moments. I will go grab a drink. Those of you on Steam, hang around.